intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And here's the return from inside the 5. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. The shotgun, it's a handoff. Broken tackle, so done. They get him down to the junior with an excellent run there.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
That's caught. It starts. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the mark. Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. What a catch! And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
An inside give now from the shotgun. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Finds an open target on the left side. And he's into the end zone easily. But this might be coming back. There's a flag on the field. Important second down play coming up. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick completion to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Well, the huge hit there, you half expected to see the ball come loose, but a great job to hang on to it.
Boy, great concentration by the tight end to be able to come up with that catch, but the defense showing how physical they are. When that tight end gets his hands on the ball, they are going to lower the boom.
You make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. With a shotgun, handoff inside. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Looking to pass here on second down. Throw to the running back in the flat. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Third and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. QB decides to keep it here. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down. Buckeyes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On 1st and 10 here, we're going to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Oh, and he can't hang on. A little screen pass there, and that's going to bring up 3rd.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Early drama here in this playoff game. It's a 4-point play. They try to convert on 3rd down in the red zone. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's down at the 3-yard line.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback and get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
No game there. Ball was spotted at the 2 again.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Here comes a handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. Facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
He hands it to the back. And the Saltmer able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Short connection to the tight end here. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up 1st down from the 31.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Press coverage now from these DBs. Receiver in motion now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Running back grabs it on a screen. Ball carrier tackled there. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. The shotgun running play call. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
Chris, that's a big first down, and what we could almost refer to as a drive that you're looking for an answer. Anytime your opponent drives the length of the field to open the game and puts a touchdown up on the board, it's important for the offense to counter that. And right now they're off to a very good start on their own drive.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Touchdown, Notre Dame, as they fight back here in this playoff game. So with playoff pressure for it, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Look at this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Shotgun. Has the 1st down and more. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, that's a beautiful run here for the 1st down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the 1st quarter clock winds down. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no. A great way to throw picks.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Looking to chuck it again. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He could go.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled dangerous as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Breaks free. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught on the outside. It's Finley. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They count the drive with 6 points.
But if somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown, there's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone before a touchback. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. The Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's a short completion of the tight end. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. Crucial third down play after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Up near the sticks, it starts. And that will pick up a first down, spotted at 38. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. It's a shotgun run call. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Looks left and finds his target there. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Buckeyes moving quickly down the field here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The offense going with the hurry up.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. We'll see if he's got the leg from 49 yards out. And he's He's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? First down. Looking to throw the football. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught by the receiver. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent game on the throw.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Pitch made on the left side. Gets some space around the 30. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Back to throw again. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. No run it. Handed off to the running back. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of 1. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it 2nd down and 14 here. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And that run produces a decent gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Tight end goes in motion. Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. When a player is down injured after that last play, we'll take a timeout. We'll then check him out. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot right down the middle. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
The first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs here. He gets the first and still going. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Second down after that previous play. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Catch made over the middle. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Grabbed by the receiver. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. Motion now from the tight end. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Finds his target. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He's running out of time here. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Irish.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And they'll set up for the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. You bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain. Get closer to midfield now. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch is made down the middle. The offense spends their final time out of the half here to talk strategy. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Target, it's no good. Still losing by 14 after the miss. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. First down. They're going to throw the football. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the pass is incomplete. That's 3 in a row. This passing game out of sync.
We've just kind of gotten into the habit of seeing this offense just convert on these 3rd downs. It's a rare stop. That first half, they seem to score every possession. What decision do we make here on 4th down?
Don't make the 3rd down yardage. Here comes the punt team. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. Takes the returner out of play. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44. The Buckeyes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30. Buckeyes have first and 10 here.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Looking for his big tight end. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
The defense here went with softer coverage, played some zone. I think the quarterback and the receiver recognized that. Good job of coming back to the football, and the quarterback put it right where it had to be for the first down.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That's the third pick tonight, though, by this QB. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. The pocket breaking down. Finding some room at the 25. He's in the clear. He's past the 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Notre Dame. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Chris, you don't see this kind of play very often. That is coast to coast. This guy, with the speed that he has, when you get him into the open field, we know how dangerous he is, but it started at the line of scrimmage. Great blocks up front, initially to free him up, and then the rest is all about that speed.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone. Touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. The Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, this is why the offensive coordinator trusts his quarterback on these RPOs. He made the right read.
Going for a big play downfield. Deep shot caught inside the 25. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone. This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Running out of time in the pocket. Pointer in the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Ohio State. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
So Brett, they're putting up the touchdown. The kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the stop just short of the mark, which is getting fourth down and inches. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pressure is coming. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Looks toward the sideline and finds the running back. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 40. Here he goes. At the 20. Inside the tip. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They connect for 6. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Notre Dame, 38. Ohio State, 24.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. This group has been clicking. It really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. First down and more. He's still running. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
What a big gain by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Catch made on the right side. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Ball handed off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. That run sets up a critical third down play. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense rolling the dice on this fourth down call. It's a toss to the left side. He finds some space. Oh, he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Irish. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter.
Ohio State, 24.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. The throw complete to the running back underneath. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Tight end makes the grab. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, the defense has got to do a better job of wrapping up the tight end there. The coach is preaching to these guys, we need more than one tackle on the ball. They caught a break there. The tight end breaks the first tackle, and they had another man there to bring him down before it could have gotten ugly.
Looking to throw it again. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He's got it inside the 10. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend-but-don't-break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
The Buckeyes come to the line with 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. That's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Ohio State, 31.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Receiver makes the catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
He'll hand it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
The defense came out ready to go on that 2nd down and short. No chance for the offense, and that'll bring up 3rd down.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Press coverage now from the secondary. Leaning on the run game here. They They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, this is how you put a game away. Already up multiple scores, now running the football this entire drive, eating up the clock. Really good chance here of putting this game on ice.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Heavy blitz look here, pre-snap. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Keeping it on the ground here. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Movement here from the tight end. Dropping back. It's Rivero. Dump off caught by the running back. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. You talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Second down after that run on the previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down. And they will trot out the field goal team here. And a chance here to build the lead, make it a 3-score game in the final quarter. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught quickly. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Looking to throw it on first down. On the move now. Extending the play now. Breaks loose at the 45. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that line of play.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield. The defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
The Buckeyes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. First down, looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. There's the handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.